Well, now, shot a cock, I was at a Jolly Long Homo Depot. Look. All right, so I'm here with Hootie. Can you see him? You're right here. All right, thank you, yeah. All right, let's turn it around a little bit so you can make sure we get a full view of what I'm doozing. All right, so today we're gonna talk about not in particular this bass, because I love this bass, because this is a Mexi, but one day soon I'm gonna get me I don't really need one because this sounds just as good as a vintage one. But I would like to have a jazz this color. This is Antiqua. The color is called Antiqua. All right, so a lot of people ask me, hey man, do you ever play with a pick? I want to answer that question today in front of Hootie and Yowza. Look, and Yowza. Yeah, I play with a pick. There were a couple of tunes that I did on my CD that took a pick. And a lot of guys like, well, I can't believe he played with a pick. Okay, well, you can. All right, and I got one right here. It's not my favorite pick. It came with a City and Wire. It's kind of like I think this is like a 080. It's a little too hard for me, but I can, for just what I got to do today. So, what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna show you my opinion. I just said my opinion. I didn't say everybody else's opinion. I said my opinion of how I react with a pick. And what's my opinion of playing with the pick? My opinion of playing with a pick is, if you want to go to another area in your playing, this will do it. This will take you to another area, and a lot of times we just don't want to venture out. We want to criticize. I don't know why. I mean, a lot of times I'm like, man, dude, this song don't really particularly need to take a pick. That's just some things I say sometimes, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys say the same thing. But I got this really good friend, Cody. Y'all seen Cody play? Cody is a beast. But see, what y'all don't see is a lot of times that Cody can play with his fingers too. He just prefer to use that pick, and because he's a beast. Look, oh, I'm sorry, Hootie. He's a beast, Hootie. He's just a beast. I love Cody, man. We go way back. All right, so today for me, if I'm looking for a certain area in my bass that I normally don't get, I go to the pick. The pick will give you, how can I say this? A different growl. The only thing about me is, because I don't play with a pick so much, I think I play a little bit too hard. Alright? And you really don't have to play that hard. I'm not what to say a guitar player, so a guitar player has a different lighter touch. But I can play with a pick. Do I prefer to play with a pick every day? No, I don't. No. But I'm telling you, do you hear the tone in my bass? When I play with a pick, it's completely different. I could do that same thing with my thumb, and it would sound completely different. You hear it? It's softer. Because I'm not attacking it aggressively with a pick. And then you should try. I'm telling everybody, listen, don't criticize until you exercise. That don't even make any sense. Just try it. If you don't like it, okay, you don't like it, but don't sit there and say, "Oh my God!" Every time I see him, he got a pick in his hand. Dude, can you play? It's not even about that. Maybe he's listening for something, and maybe that's his tone. Huh? That's his tone. Because, even in pure bass, it just sounds amazing. And Roscoe? Oh, I said Roscoe. I don't think his name is Roscoe. The brother that played with Tower Power. I said Roscoe. It's not his name. There's another brother that plays. He endorses EMG. I can't think. I think it's Rico or Rico Pastor. No, that's not his name. I don't want to mess it up. But you know what I'm talking about. He plays a jazz, like a lot of old jazz. I love his playing. I love how he attacks with a pick. Playing with a pick that I see is that you can scratch your bass up a lot, and I mean a whole lot. Well, a lot of people, if you don't play with a pick that much, you got a tendency to strike down. All right, I don't like striking down on my bass. I mean, it's gonna happen anyway. I don't care where you are and what kind of bass you have. So my whole thing is I have to learn more hand positioning. Like I use that, all right? That's just me. I don't know if everybody else use it. I use it to keep my hand off the fretboard. That's what I do. I use it to keep my hand. It just gives me that certain growl bite. Get that grout. I said grout. And a lot of people can do it with, I keep trying to put this pick down. You see me? I keep trying to put it down. A lot of people can do it with the up thump thing. Like Victor does that same kind of vibe with the up thump thing, and I haven't quite got that down pat yet. Although I could do it, but it's not clean like Victor. Victor's just beyond amazing. He's an alien, just like him and Cody and all them cats are aliens. Marcus, Stanley, all them cats are aliens, man. So there you have it, folks. Video's not that long, but you notice I keep trying to put the pick down. But to learn how to really play it, I should actually basically keep it in my hand for like a couple days and not put it down. And that way I can get the gist of what pick players hear. I don't play a pick that much to get the gist of what they hear, but I know that they're searching for something different than what we normally hear, which is so cool. That is so cool, man. That is so cool to search for something different than what you normally hear. A lot of us hear it in the rocker fields, the heavy metal fields and stuff like that. And it's kind of hard for me to hear, what they're doing in the metal field because I don't listen to it that much. But I do listen. But to put it in a funk or a church or I guess you call it gospel or R&B or either country and western, it's just it's an expression of something different that you can do with your bass. There's a million things you can do with this bass. We only do a few things. we only do a few things with this bass. And a lot of us think we're we're mastering it. We're not mastering this thing. This thing can do so many other things that we have no idea. We just haven't opened our minds up yet to even get as deep as we should get. Not want, should get into this instrument. Or whether it be a 5-string or a Fender Jazz or any other bass, Federa, Muckroy, whatever, Music Man, and But I just love bass. So by loving bass, I try every day, even though I'm working on them, I try every day to figure out, there's something different I learned today than I did yesterday. All right? But if you keep doing the same thing every day, then it becomes monotonous. That's not a good word. Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you over there? That's not a good word. Monotonous is not a good word. All right? It becomes the norm. All right? And this instrument broadens out way past our own imagination. So because it does that, we need to start venturing into other places. Nobody say you need to stay there and be frowned upon, but you won't be. Just go there and go, oh, you know what? We do a song on the gig that I could use a pick for that one song. And it'd be like, whoa, that just opened up that whole song. Just using the pick, opened up that whole song. I'm like, man, that was so awesome. You're awesome, girl. But every day she shows me something. Every day, whether it's her or whether it's a Parvel or whether it's my Fender Jazz or whether it's my Federa, whether it's my Ken Smith, whether it's, whether any bass that come in this shop, whether it's any bass that come in this shop, whether it's any bass that come in this shop, they always talk to me, show me stuff differently. And I respect that, I don't want to just play her for what she is. She's more than that. And I think once we get the grips of that, we're going to open up our own world and become our own. All right? Guys, thanks for checking out my videos. I finally put the pick down. Because it's in the end of the video. I finally put the pick down. And shout a cock out for me and Hootie. Please subscribe. Please tell other folks. Don't forget about 12 o'clock every day. I call it D10. D10 every day. Please pick your favorite song and play it every day. I call it D10. Every day at D10. And it's gonna change the world. It's gonna change the world, y'all. Shout out to Kaka. Peace out.